things. Mainly it's just a Saturday Night Live chat. It doesn't matter what we talk about. Nothing important, although there is something weird happening with my YouTube here. Let's see. See what's going on here. Hey, how you doing? What's up with you? Hey, Hitman, what's up, man? Been a while since I seen you. It's good to see you here. Hey, Barb, how you doing? Let me get so I can see these, so my computer so I can see. Hey, Judy. Kathy, how you doing? Nick Couch, how you doing? Zeus, how you doing? Pussy Monster, what's up? I was trying to figure out what your name was. I couldn't hardly read it on the phone. That's what to do, Hitman. Work and stay out of trouble. Hey, Just Jules, how you doing? Good to see everybody in here. What does everybody want to talk about? Prison, chomos. You guys see that little thing that short that JD did up there in Oregon? Somebody in a restaurant picked up a kid, man, and started creepy stuff to it, and then customers got involved, and the person ran outside and tried to get in a car, and dude took him out. I'm sorry to mess up your decoration, Jules. Yeah, that seriously happened. Started kissing on this kid, and it wasn't even his kid. Kissing on the kid's head and all this. But anyway, I think he hurt that woman whose car he was trying to steal. But this dude put him to sleep. Sure did. And JD said they went to that restaurant because they knew some of the people who worked in there, and they was asking about it. They were the one that told them everything that went on, you know. But said he was still asleep when the cops got there. Oh, officially your break. Racial 8 years for racial slurs. See, they give 8 years for somebody saying racial slurs, which is bad. I'm not condoning that at all. But then somebody that does something to a child, they want to give them 5 years or something, or maybe 8 years. But to me, they should be getting life. That's just my personal opinion on the thing. Exactly, Jules. What Jules just said there. Exactly. I've seen people in prison for drug addiction that had as much time as people in there with more serious charges. And then these chomos, they only get a few years. Once in a while, there'll be one that'll have several years, you know, like 40 years or something, but that's usually because of it. That's right, Judy. Exactly what Jules is saying. They give them a slap on the wrist, and then they get out and they do it again because they know that if they do get caught, they ain't gonna get much time. I got a bunch of Barb she's hooked me up with this Thomas Fellows guy. I'm wanting to get his what he's doing out there so people be more aware of him. And then I got some others that have subscribed to me and stuff. They belong to a bunch of people too. They're on Rumble though. Yeah, I think it was Alex. That's good. 30 years. That's awesome. I mean, to me, I think they should be getting live. But 30 years is better than 5 years. You know, at least that's something. And I was getting ready to start this live. I spilled coffee all down my cup. Okay, I will, Jules. Remind me again before we get off of here, because yeah, like Barb said, they're the sickest, man. You know, yeah, I saw that, Nick. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's why I like Chad, man. He knows his law and he knows different things, man. You know, he just ain't talking. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. Like Judy said, hit it like a chomo in the yard. But you're trying to get your lights on. Yeah, but you know, these guys only get a few years, and everybody else get a whole bunch of time. Oh, thanks, Jules. Appreciate that. I am really surprised everybody who buys that book how much they like it, man. You know, because I should have done more editing on it and stuff. Exactly, Nick. It's very good information. I'm hoping never to get in trouble ever again, but you never know, you know. That's just something you need to know. The more you know, the better you're prepared, you know. Don't hit your phone with a rock. Yeah. I wanted to throw my phone before Judy. Oh, that's awesome. Jules, let me know, man. You get a book out, you let me know. Yeah, we don't want to be hitting our phone with a rock. You'll regret it later. I used to carry my phone in my front pocket. I didn't like it being in my back pocket because I was afraid I'd set on it and break it. And then working with lumber and stuff. Hey, what's up, Brandy? How you doing? Yeah, I got a book. It's right up there. Yep. Chad, when he interviewed me, he put it up too. But thank you, Jules. You know, it's just, it could have been better. I could have took time and did a lot of editing and stuff on it, but I didn't. Yes, you do, Judy. Judy definitely does need to write a book. She was at MSP. She was a sergeant at Missouri State Penitentiary. It'd be interesting to get a perspective from the other side, I think. I'm trying to get her on camera. I'm glad you're doing okay, Brandy. Play the video games and listen to Harvey Talks Prison. Oh, do you, Jill? Thank you. started about you getting a job there, Judy. Started about how you got started, what made you want to become an officer, and then go from there. You know how you made sergeant. Talk about the good and the bad on both sides, because we know there's good and bad on both sides. I think it would too. But what I was going to tell you guys earlier, most people who delete somebody and go to prison for it. Yeah, I think it was the only prison she worked at too, Kathy. But people who end up deleting somebody and going to prison for that, they usually get out and never commit another crime. Somebody touches a child, messes with a child, they go and get a few years to get out, and do it again. And these are facts, people. The only thing I liked about Licking was the job I had and the fact that it was only 25 miles from home. Other than that, that place sucked. Everybody who worked there was related. Even the other officers that came from other places were considered outsiders. MSP, yeah. You know, it's weird that MSP was the first prison I was at. I was only there 5 years. I get transferred, do the rest of my 24 years in other prisons. Hardly ever thought about MSP, except when talking to people from MSP about it. I get out, and that place haunts me, man. I mean, it doesn't. I don't have like bad dreams and stuff about it, but I have like these like flashbacks about it sometimes. It's and Judy says she's got PTSD from it. It's not funny, but I mean, it's kind of weird that that would be the one that would bother me, you know. And it was. Probably made you sign something that you can't disclose anything. Brad, Nick, Judy doesn't care. She ain't got no filter on her mouth. Oh, thank God I never had that, Judy. But I never had nightmares or anything. A lot of people, ex-cons, say they had dreams and stuff. I never have. But yeah, I kind of do. But you know what? I didn't even realize it when I first got out. I didn't know what it was. It was Mindy who told me, you know. I just thought some weird stuff was happening. Like the first time we went to a restaurant, the whole restaurant turned into MSP Chow Hall, man. It was a big restaurant. And it only lasted a few seconds, but I was like, you know, it took me off guard. And now when it happens, I just kind of wait for it to pass, you know. But, you know, when I was there at MSP, I was convinced that nobody, neither those incarcerated or those who worked there, was going to be there very long. Oh yeah, Nick, that is that is absolutely true, Nick. No doubt about it. Judy's the same way. Don't come running up on me, man. I remember in Walmart one time, hey, Hellfire, how you doing? Hellfire Paintball, Salt Ash, NSW Australia. He's got a channel. I go over there once in a while and watch those paintball fights. Jeff, how you doing? San Quentin, I heard that was a bad one. But San Quentin is an old prison too. It reminds me of MSP, although they're completely different prisons. I don't think I've heard of Gold Beach. Right, Judy, especially if you got something in your hands, you're going to be running up on people, you know? You know, Walmart and somebody come running around the corner or they're walking real fast behind me. Get from behind me, dude. And I can usually spot an ex-con too. It's hard to explain. It's not just the tattoos, man. It's the way they carry themselves. Now, some of them, I had one guy fool me. He, you know, it was wintertime, so I couldn't see really any of these tats. But he behaved like anybody else, you know. And he was laughing when I said, man, I can usually spot an ex-con, man, and I don't know why I didn't spot you. And he goes, man, hey, Sugar Smack, how you doing, man? Hello from Lexington, Kentucky. Yep, that's right next to Missouri. But he said, he goes, when I got out, he goes, I made sure, he goes, I spent a lot of time getting rid of all the prison stuff, the habits and stuff, you know. He said, it's something you got to work at. The behaviors and everything, he said, you got to work on. But he thought it was just funny that I didn't recognize him. No, not today, Judy. We had some last night. Right, exactly what Nick is saying. People, solitary confinement is Girl Scout camp for me. You know what? There's been times I went down there and it was like a break from the yard, man. You know, it's like a vacation being in solitary. No, they don't. No, as far as I'm concerned, Jeff. Yeah, that is. Hey, Sugar Smack, your worst day in the free world is better than your best day in prison. I can tell you that right now. At least that's my opinion anyway. Hey, Nico, glad you're here, man. I know what you mean, Sugar Smack. Sometimes it feels like you don't fit in. I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, it feels like it's not that people don't like you or anything. It's just that you feel like you're not fitting in with society. At least that's the way it is with me sometimes. Exactly, Jules. Exactly. I'd rather be out here dealing with this stuff than the most amazing day in prison. Which the most amazing day in prison to me was when I got that paper saying that I've been scheduled for release from confinement. Yeah. You learn not to take things for granted, you know. You and I, we can walk out on the porch with a cup of hot brewed coffee. And just imagine somebody inside is walking outside their cell with a cup of instant coffee. That nasty instant coffee. Oh no, no, don't be sorry about that. We're trying to lift you up. We're trying to lift you up, Sugar Smack. Don't be sorry. Exactly. See what Jules is saying, Sugar Smack? That's right, Nickel. You know, and I'm talking to you guys. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be right down the street. You could be halfway around the world. Be in California, wherever you're at. Lexington, Kentucky. I'm talking to you guys inside somebody's emailing or writing their loved one saying they can't wait to come home. I know. I've been there, Sugar Smack. Do everything right, especially when I first got out. Yeah, real food. Especially when I first got out. I tried to get a job, and there's people wouldn't hire me, and they had now hiring signs up. You know, and I'd tell them about that. I said, you got now hiring sign. They said, oh, we forgot to take it down. We got everybody we need. Don't lie to me. Just tell me you don't want to hire me. That's all you got to do. But that's right, Nick. Exactly. But I know what Sugar Smack's saying, you know. Try to do everything right, still get put down for it. You know. I'm grateful for everything, Jules. I'm grateful for Mindy, for Ethan and Crystal. I'm grateful for all you guys. I'm really grateful for all you guys. You guys don't know how therapeutic this is talking to y'all. Yeah, some people don't hire. Some people don't, like Kathy's saying, some people don't rent out to ex-cons. I think that sucks, man. That something needs to be done about that. It really does. They get out, their girlfriend or wife has an apartment, and they can't go in there because they're ex-con. It's BS. Here's the lovely lady. Oh,
hello. That's my soda.
Oh, so you brought me one.
You don't drink soda?
No, I don't. No.
Jim.
Yeah, that's true, Nick. You know, I met some good dudes in prison. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's a devil in disguise. The ears are holding up are actually horns holding up the halo. That's true. Like Jules is saying too, you know, it's BS that they don't rent out to a lot of places don't rent out to ex-cons, man. You know, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. They won't hire them. They won't rent to them. And then, because you know of their past, because they've been in prison, so they can't get a job or nothing. They have nowhere to go. So they chicken. You cook bacon and potato. Damn, that sounds good too. But they have nowhere to go. They can't get a job. None of this, and so they go back to crime. And everybody says, "See, they're criminals." They once a criminal is a criminal. No, they went back to crime because they couldn't get a job and they had no place to live. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but they use.
The don't have a job is not an excuse because unless you're a thief or you touch children, there's a place that will hire you.
Well, there is, but a lot of places won't. You remember the trouble I had? It took me a year. And then there was places that had now hiring, and then they'd say, "Oh, we're filled up now. You got a sign right there. Oh, we forgot to take it down." Don't lie to me. You know? Exactly. Like Jules is saying, they set us up for failure. I was just fortunate. I had a good support system with Mindy and everybody. And it did take me a year to get a job. But I had a nice boss. I miss him.
There's legal ways to make money without actually going back to crime.
And I had a nice boss, a good boss. I mean, one of the best you could get. In California, they can't ask about felonies anymore. That's good. Well, you know, there was one place that's going to, this is kind of a funny story. There was a turkey farm that I went to try to apply a job for, but this is right after Thanksgiving. Remember that? And I go there, and the guy goes, "Well, there's a problem." So what? He goes, "Look, we have no problem with you being an ex-felon." He goes, "Most people work for us are ex-cons." He goes, "I can take you out there and talk to him if you don't believe me." He goes, "The problem is, we just had Thanksgiving. We don't need any workers because we don't hardly have any turkeys." But that's good, Nick, that they can't ask.
I don't think they can here in Missouri anymore either.
Oh, they can't? Oh, that's good.
The only questions they can ask are specific. Have you had this crime?
Oh.
Like, are you ever got convicted of a sexual offense
Right.
or something that pertains to that job?
Hey, good evening, Sam Squash. I think I said that right. Does that look right to you? Sam Squatch? Sam Squanch. Yeah.
Squanch.
Yeah. If I said it wrong, I apologize.
I haven't really read through that whole thing of the business stuff for my business.
Oh,
on
yeah.
hiring, because I haven't hired anybody.
Yeah, you did. You hired me. I got like 4
You
bosses.
don't count. I don't have to count you as an employee.
I just turned 52 and done half my life in Kentucky prison. Woo! I feel you, Sugar Smack. I did. Most of my life was in prison. Up to now, I'm almost at the halfway point where I can say I've been out of prison half of my life. But I did 29 myself. It wasn't fun. You know, anybody who brags about being in prison hasn't done very much time. I'm telling you right now. Like them 2 guys, you remember when Rick lived down here? The 2 guys went by and I've been in prison. Using a kiddie camp. Get the hell out of here. He's in Al Gore or somewhere.
Just because he's in prison doesn't make him big and bad.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make anybody big and bad. It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to glorify. And another thing, I don't...
This heater's hot.
We'll turn it off. You have
I'm
to...
not turn it off. I'll just turn it away.
But, oh, that's awesome. That's good. But, I think I'm saying it. If I'm not saying the name right, then I apologize. But anyway, I went. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought there.
I wasn't listening.
Oh yeah, the kiddie camps. No, there ain't nothing exciting about being in prison. Nothing at all. I mean, oh yeah, and you got these kids nowadays that's wanting to get prison tattoos. It's never been to prison, I don't care what kind of tattoo you get. You know, that's on you. But what I'm wanting to warn people about is some ex-con's going to get out, and he may take offense to a tattoo and know that you've never been in prison. You know, they're weird like that. People, they get, you know, you need to get that taken off. You know.
I always feel that you should always know all the meaning to the tattoos that you get.
Yeah, you should definitely know the meaning. Not because a prison tattoo looks cool doesn't mean you should get it. That's right, Sugar Smack.
It's like my nephew and getting his grandpa's Marines tattoo on him.
Right, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, don't get military tattoos or anything like that, you know, unless you've been in the military. Man, I didn't know you had a live. I would have watched it. That Sam Squatch profile reminds me of that dude, Bigfoot. It's the exact same profile almost. I think he changed it though to the face. Oh, thank you. But I always like catching lives like that, man. Where'd Kathy go? I ain't seen her on here in a while. Oh, we got all moderators in here. You know, I accidentally made Judy a moderator.
okay.
I heard the Bigfoot in the woods. Oh, she's listening. Yeah, I was down at the cafe doing it, and something happened, and it would not let me. You know, there was like a black screen covering the screen. It would not let me go back until I made her moderator. 6'1", 400 pounds with the size of a 15-foot. Wow, 15-foot, man. I thought my size was.
Ethan wears 14.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought his was like. Wow, 15, man. Wow. That's crazy, man.
Well, I can't just go to Walmart and get him a pair of shoes.
Well, you know, because of his autism, he's got to have a certain. You know, he just won't put on any shoe. Yeah, Ethan, he's weird about his shoes. You know.
Speaking of, I need to buy him a new pair.
Well, thanks, Judy said. No, I don't mind you being a moderator, Judy. Oh, I bet you they are. I bet you they are expensive. I can't imagine.
What?
He said he's got to order his shoes and they're expensive. We almost have to order Ethan's. We did.
I do order his. Because Walmart hardly ever has size 14s.
I like hiking shoes too, or hiking boots. But Ethan, you know, Ethan doesn't care about the price of the shoe. He
Actually, the shoes that he prefers are the cheaper type because they're thinner.
Well, like that's what I was getting ready to say, because of his autism, they gotta have a certain feel to them. You know, if they don't feel right to him, he will not wear them. I had a friend that was flat-footed, and back then, I was a teenager then, and he was too. But they wouldn't let him in the military because he was flat-footed, and I heard they did away with that. But he had trouble with shoes too. Yeah, Mary, it is cold today. Well, colder than it was yesterday. Skechers. I don't know what are Skechers.
The shoes I wear.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Mindy wears Skechers
Those are
too.
probably the ones I'm going to buy new. Try new Skechers out.
I like jogging shoes. I like work boots. I like hiking boots. There's, as long as they feel comfortable, I don't care. Barb says it was 79 in Florida. Try the Kings out, little Kings. I'm not sure what Kings are, Nick. Yeah, she's gonna look them up. Yeah, if they're comfortable, I'll wear them.
I thought you said kids at first, but I
No,
was
it's
like, no.
Kings.
I know what kids are, but
You got a pair of
those are
Cody.
boots.
I've got a pair of Cody James construction cowboy boots. Construction cowboy boots. I'm not sure if I've heard of that. Oh, all right. Yeah, they look comfortable.
Yeah.
Actions, not distractions. Glad you're here. What's up, everybody? Glad you're here. I like the sound of that. That sounds like a YouTube channel. Is that a YouTube channel?
I'll pass on the keys.
Yeah, he's going to link them. No, I don't like hats too much, Nick. I wear them when I'm hunting, but really I don't like wearing them. It's just that when I'm hunting, like during deer season, you got to have a hat. I'm going to have to check it out. Everybody go check out Actions, Not Distractions. Let's see what that's about. It's like a sun hat. That's it. Oh, all right. He sent the link to that thing too. Oh, no problems. Actions, not distractions. We'll go check you out and see what you're about.
Exploring?
Exploring. You put a link up there. See it? Exploring. I like exploring. Mindy loves watching those shows about exploring. She'll probably check that out.
I want to do a couple of those videos.
Right.
on
Small,
vacation,
bony
so
ass,
it's
veiny
boring.
feet that are flat and wide. Hard to find. Yeah, it is hard to find comfortable shoes. What are some places to visit in Missouri? Branson, Elephant Rock State Park, Missouri State Penitentiary. All right, thanks for putting your YouTube channel up there. I mean, you found it pretty easy. What's that?
Cowboy boot.
Oh, the construction kind?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate you, and I really appreciate you being here. Oh, yeah, Uranus. I forgot about that. Nick, Uranus is a good place to check out. I hate saying that because it sounds like it's not sounding right coming out.
It's called the Uranus Fudge Factory.
Yeah, the Uranus Fudge Factory. That's not sounding too good either, but trust me, you got if you're ever in Missouri, you got to check that out. The Good Feet Store in Des Moines, Iowa. Have you heard of that? Mindy,
I've heard of Des Moines, Iowa.
No.
That's where I'm from.
oh, these guys, they're making jokes now because of the Uranus thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can look it up online too, Nick. That's right, Barb. Hit that like. Tell them to hit the like. Yeah, Nick, go online and check out Uranus Fudge Factory.
You can buy the fudge without ever having to go.
Yeah, you can order the fudge online.
It's actually cheaper online.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. I did not know that. I figured it'd be higher online.
Well, I guess it probably comes out to be about the same with shipping. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, hit the fudge from Uranus. I was going to go live tonight, but damn, YouTube. Oh man, you get What do you mean they struck you? They give you a strike? Man, that sucks.
On his content?
I don't know. He said YouTube struck him. Yeah, it's worth it, Jules. I think it is. When we went there, I thought it was kind of expensive, but it was real genuine fudge, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And all different kinds.
It's good.
I've had a few of them too, actions. So you'll be out for a week. Yeah, it does happen, especially the content I create. You know, it's unavoidable. I almost ended up with 3 in a row.
The most important thing is just try not to use anything that's copyrighted and not to show inappropriate items.
Right, but you know they've lessened their thing a little bit now. You know they're allowing me to say the word chomo now, in certain sometimes it depends on how I say it.
And if you do put inappropriate things on there, mark it as educational.
Yeah, always mark. That's right, action. Always mark things down as educational. If it's going to be something controversial. Yeah. And for the same reason, you know, to keep from getting strikes. Rumble ain't going to strike you.
That's why there's some porn on YouTube, because they figured out a way to get it marked educational.
Yeah, call them PDF files. Now, I made one, I did a short video making a simple shank the other day. They didn't say nothing about it. They monetized it.
Educational.
Yeah, it's educational, and dudes want me to make more sophisticated shanks, you know, but man, them things take a while to make. You know, if I do it like they do it in prison, it's going to take me a while to make, because I got to use the concrete and rub and everything. And
that's the beauty of fast forward button.
Yeah, but still, it's going to take me a while to make. I can't fast forward myself, you know. You know?
You show what you do is you show them, do it on concrete, like, oh, you're supposed to do this. Go off camera, do it with a machine.
Yeah, you gotta love the loopholes. I was at the park and Ethan was going down to this Hickamos. I said, "Hey, Ethan, can you come over here and help me?" He goes, "What do you need?" I said, "Keep an eye out for the COs." Wait, never mind. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing all right? Jules thought that was funny. It was kind of funny. I was making a prison shank at the park and wanting somebody to keep an eye out. It was like I was on the prison yard. In fact, when Mark was here and I had another guy that I did time with was here, both of them said, "Man, this looks like a prison yard." It does kind of in a way. Hey, there's Bigfoot right there. I'm doing well, Bigfoot. Glad you're here. You ain't the only Bigfoot.
There's Sasquatch in here.
Yeah, we got Sam Squanch in here. Got a size 15. Can you beat that one? What was that? The dog?
June trying to open the door. She's gonna figure out that door handle eventually.
I'm glad you're here though, Bigfoot. Yeah, you guys are real. My neighbor's got a bunch of metal he's cut out in the size of Bigfoot. I was thinking about taking a picture of that.
Don't say that person's name.
Who? Oh, I already did. Size 15. And I still can't get over that, man. That's a big shoe. But I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. And I wish I would have caught that live that Sam Squatch was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it. See? I don't think Bigfoot has Bigfoot. I think he's just tall. If I remember correctly, I think I remember him saying he was just a tall dude.
Bigfoot says that he's 6'10".
Oh, 6'10". Yeah, he's 6'10".
315 pounds.
Oh, he's got size 15 too. Wow. What kind of prison story you want to hear? I could tell. I gotta tell you guys, 7 foot tall. Wow. Yeah, cell warriors. Oh, he wants to know about the cell warriors. Yeah, I'll try to catch yours once you get off the strike too. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Of course you can, Sam. Go ahead and link it. You don't have to ask my permission. You're a mod. Yeah, we don't we just chat here, you know, it's not always about. Yeah, you better go. Yeah, in Missouri it's usually in the hole. And you'll get down there and you'll have people, they think they ain't getting back out. They think they're getting transferred or something. And so they'll start talking smack to everybody. And they usually pick out one or two. Sometimes they'll pick out a whole bunch. And then they'll get everybody all worked up, you know, and then some guys don't pay them no mind. But then if they go back out in the yard, the cop deuces. Oh man, that wasn't me. That was my cellie, man. You know, my cellie just pretend. You know, he was doing all that. It wasn't me. It was all talk. And the same thing happened in Bowling Green. They had this housing unit that's just for juveniles. And these guys, they got escorted everywhere, and they would just talk smack on people when they're going through the yard because they was protected. They had a bunch of COs with them. But then when they turned the right age, they put them out in that yard. They're almost crying. Thank you for subbing to him, Jules. Just so you know, Sam, Jules does the same type of stuff that you guys do. She's in the same kind of, and she's works with a lot of people that's in the same, does the same type of stuff. You take it easy too, Smack, and don't be so hard on yourself, man. Keep your head up. My whole what a Susie is. I'm not sure what that is. I do know what a prison purse is. No problem, Sugar Smack. You take it easy, man. I'm getting ready to get off here in about 10 minutes or so myself. Oh, he knows you? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I seen a couple blanket parties. There wasn't too many. And it's always done to people snitching. And one time it happened to a chomo. That's right, Jules. Don't hesitate. Tell him. Don't hesitate to come for support. I want to tell you what happened to this one chomo. He got what he was doing. They are getting crazy. There was this guy that was trying to get a partner of his moved in, but they brought this Chomo up out PC, put him on the yard. And this guy all of a sudden said he didn't want his partner moved in with him. He wanted to move in with that Chomo. And people was kind of getting mad about him wanting to move in there, but he befriended this guy. It's when you put a blanket over a guy, hold him down to the bed, and a bunch of other people beat on him, Kathy. And he can't move because the blanket's holding him down. But anyway, they move. He befriends this Chomo. Yeah, he does. JD is my dude, man. But so they move. This guy moves in with this Chomo, and this Chomo thought everything was fine. I can't tell you guys what happened because I didn't see it. All I know is I heard screaming, yelling, all kinds of noise. Next day, the guy comes out and goes to breakfast, but the Chomo doesn't. Next thing you know, COs are coming in. They bring this guy out. He was bad. He couldn't hardly walk. You know, it was bad. Yeah, JD and I, we keep talking about collabing, but we haven't done it yet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hold you down with that blanket. You can't move. It's like you're trapped. You know, you're like a burrito. And yeah, JD, man, he has so many emails and messages coming in. It's hard to get a hold of him. But I've been trying to get a hold of him too. And he'll tell people sometimes on his live, oh, Harvey and I, we're going to have to stop bullshitting. You know, we just need to do this collab together, you know, live stream or whatever, and then it never happens, you know. Yep, soap and blankets. It used to be locks, but they took the combination locks out of the... They took the combination locks out of the maximum prisons. And when they took me down to a level 1 and gave me a lock, so what? This is a weapon.
4 minutes.
All right. Yeah, I get it as busy as you too, but he needs to talk to us, man. He does. And he definitely needs to hear your story, Sam. I would rather be have somebody pull shank on me than be hit with a lock and a sock. I'm telling you that. I've seen what it can do. It's devastating. All right, everyone, I gotta get off here and eat. Mindy's holding a bowl of food and walking in front of me and everything, so. No, I don't think I've seen that yet. But Sam, I'm gonna try to get a word in to JD about you too. Okay, I'll check it out. When this is over and it processes into a video, I'll come back and click on that. And thank you for putting it up, Sam. All right. Yeah, thank you, Sam. I do lives every Saturday evening at 7, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at around 11. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. All right, everybody, I gotta go eat. You guys have a great night. Thank you for showing up, and this was a great live for me, and I hope it was for you all too. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.